attributed to Chapel because she's more of an established character. She's a main cast on this, and her having like the cap in her feather historically of you're the one to turn Spock into who Spock is. That is a great.
That would be cool.
I'd rather that go to a main cast, someone who works hard than just like a one-off kind of character. So.
Yeah. Hello everyone, we're here now talking about. We have just been spent like 10 minutes talking about Strange New Worlds, and we just thought, well, fuck it, we'll just carry on talking because this is what you guys should be hearing. Anyway,
I love Star Trek.
It's really good.
Star Trek's the best.
Sometimes it's
and you know
really
what?
good.
You know
I gave up a
what?
trip to the beach to come talk about this episode. That's how good it is.
Yeah, and it's like unlike my other big thing, which is like comic books and like Marvel, whatever. It's like when comic books are great, they're great, but when they're bad, they are legitimately just like walking through like drizzling shit. But when Star Trek is great, it's great. When Star Trek is bad, it's still fun. Like,
Yeah.
me Otto will attest to the fact that we've had entire afternoons where we just sit around and watch bad Trek and like make fun of it, and it's arguably more fun than the good episodes, you know.
I think
we should just marathon. Next time we do a charity stream, we'll just marathon like bad Trek watch-alongs and Mystery Science Theater over it. I think.
But if we can't stream it, that's going to lose some of the impact, right?
Who cares? We'll just do impressions the whole
We'll
time.
have fun.
All right, someone get CBS on the phone. Ask if we can secure the rights for
It's
a
for
couple of them.
charity. Come on, guys.
Well,
They're going to be like, our streaming service is losing money. We can't afford it. I'm like, you fucking.
not my fucking problem. You're the one that mismanaged the fuck out of it.
Make sure we have captions for this.
I will make sure we have
Yes.
captions. We do indeed have subtitles. So, hello, Stephen.
Also,
Chat.
hello everyone.
Yes, hello. We are going to be watching Strange New Worlds, Those Old Scientists, and I'm hyped. I have actually. How many times have you rewatched this? Because this is now my 4th rewatch. I have.
This will be my 4th as well.
No.
Yeah, this will be my 4th as well.
Yeah.
I love this episode already.
This is my second watch through.
Oh, you casual. Get off our show.
I don't have the time.
See, my dad asked me the other day today. He's like, "Oh, can you send me some of the Strange New World stuff?" Because he likes to leech off me a little bit for Star Trek episodes. And I was just like, "Okay, yeah, fine." But by the way, because he would not like Lower Decks, I can understand now that he would not enjoy that at all. And he likes Strange New Worlds. So I'm just saying. By the way, episode 7. You need some context. If it comes all animated, it's because it's a crossover. But my father text messages. He ignored it.
This episode feels very. I know, like we haven't even watched it yet. This episode feels very singular, in that it's not a Strange New Worlds. It's not a Lower Decks.
It's Trials
It's
and
a perfect
Tribulations.
crossover. It is an
Trials and
actual
Tribulations
just perfect
for New Trek,
melding.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I absolutely agree with that.
Let's start it. Let's go.
I just want to talk about. I have so many
We'll
things.
get there. We'll get there. We'll
Let's watch it, then we can talk about it.
All right, we are going to be starting this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp me.
I wish the episode to go now.
You know, for a moment, I thought it was going to be incredibly cringy from the thing. I'm kind of warming to. I wish the ship to go now.
Oh, it's still dumb. Yeah, but
Yeah, but it's the good kind of dumb.
Yeah.
How have I only just found that I can full screen this?
Yeah. Did you also know you can change people's volumes?
I did. And I do.
oh, I've had you muted for years. I don't.
Wait a minute. I'm playing the wrong episode. Sorry, wait, start again. I'm playing the new episode. not
Remain
Those Old Scientists.
Klingon.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, right. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this going
Yeah, I
through
was just
there?
like, hang on, click on Warframe. Okay, everyone, start again, reset your throat, give you a
And you
couple of minutes.
just, you just know
Incredible.
Idol's not going to
Hey,
bother cutting this.
hey.
He just wants to sit there.
Professionalism.
It's because I'm always used to going to the last episode that we had, and then I play that. But because there's been another one, because Paramount decided to go, haha, surprise, Strange New Worlds, which we're all very happy for. But it's messed up our schedule, and that's worse somehow.
Yeah, I heard a theory that they did it because they were going to be airing the crossover at San Diego Comic Con.
Which they
didn't want the
did.
spoilers to go out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they did. So I think that's
Which I
good.
appreciate.
Definitely. Absolutely. Okay, let's start again. Everyone watching, please resume in... Oh, my time code. Right, there we go. Resume in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Professionalism.
Professionalism. You know what? When we do our musical review of episode 9, we should just have a song about professionalism.
Yeah. Oh no, we're going to sing the entire review.
Mm.
The whole show.
Just make sure Shy isn't on for it. I don't want him to
No,
upstage.
we have to have Shy on for it. I need to message him now.
No, but he'll make us all look like fools even more than we already do. This is the part where you jump on and you say, "He doesn't have to do that. I make me do that."
Kirk.
Hey, Kirk.
Fucking Kirk. Son of a bitch. Get
Not Jim
that
Carrey.
Kirk out of my Star Trek. Dude, we've learned more about Orions in the last year than we have in the last 60, I think.
It's great.
Well, between Lower Decks, Discovery, and this, we are actually learning a ton about them. Which I appreciate.
Oh, that's true. I forgot Disco did some of that.
Oh, apparently someone who's chatting on YouTube chat. That's Cold.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Kirk.
hey, Colt. How you doing?
Thank you for using the YouTube chat.
Now, as you guys know, and there's other people who would have seen know, I'm not necessarily always a big fan of Strange New Worlds episodes, but I'm requesting permission to be on Team Gush for this episode.
Okay.
Permission is granted, Mr. Cranky, sir.
I'll have to see if there's an opening. Auto, you've been kicked out. You... I like how they started. They just went full ball to the walls and went Lower Decks. There it is. They didn't even start with
you
like
get
a
it, you're dealing with
recreation
it.
or.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
it's the cartoon. This is a full crossover.
Yeah, I was worried that we wouldn't have the other characters, that we would just have Mariner
Yeah.
and Boimler, but no, it feels legitimately right.
God, my dad's going to send me so many confused messages. Like, did you give me the right episode?
Give it like 2 seconds, Dad.
Yeah. Not that I want to promote another channel or anything.
Tachyons are one of my favorite pieces of radiation.
Someone teach Rutherford how to pronounce tachyons, please.
Tachyons.
He said tachyons. What a nerd.
Tachyons?
Sensors.
As soon as we saw the animated map painting, I thought, oh, they're going to replicate that point for point in SNW, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. I also love the holo camera here because it is exactly the
is,
same
isn't
as the
it?
docks from Voyager.
Yeah.
I love it. Boimler, don't be space racist.
That's Ortegas' job.
It's true, actually. Look, anger becomes comfortable like old leather.
A grump. Herodium. Isodecium.
Tetrametric radiation.
That's the one. Love that one.
Yeah, I think YouTube's chat is a little bit slow because it's not showing up on Twitch immediately there, Cold.
Yeah, YouTube is a little bit behind.
I'd love to be disappointed to as many people in history as possible.
Stop lurching. He said, "Remember me." Oh,
If there's something wrong with me,
Force Ghost
there's
pops in
got to
with
be
his
something
rating
wrong with the
already.
universe. Yeah, no, it's a 10 out of 10, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, you look less pale and weird than usual.
What are all these dimensions?
What's the... Oh, my head.
I like the fact that they didn't address that, the fact that he's gone from 2D to 3D,
Yeah.
essentially, because in his mind, he's just normal.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
He did say everything looks more realistic.
Yeah.
Dude,
10 out of 10 for
animated
the intro alone. They reenacted it.
It's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Perfect.
Like, imagine having to pitch that to Paramount. Like, I want to spend like X amount of money that it's going to cost to do a CG animated intro we're going to use for one episode.
I mean, they did it for
Dude,
In the Mirror Darkly as well.
Yeah.
I hit
Yeah.
skip on it, and then I caught like the last few frames. I'm like, oh, they redid the intro.
Go back.
And it looks just the right amount of TAS as well, just the right amount.
They
Actually,
gave
no, I
credit
knew I
for
noticed.
even Eugene Cordero got a credit there. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that short trek that was about the tardigrade and the dot robot.
A frame and dot,
I feel
yeah.
like it's very
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's a similar kind of style. That was good.
Yeah, I could go for a show that's just like Lower Decks, but like a bit more realistic, I suppose, like kind of like this. And the fact that they have the creature on the cell. So
Yeah, I cracked up at that. Because when this aired as midnight, I did a midnight stream, and I was just like, look, look everyone, it's the thing.
It's the thing. Man, she looks beautiful in the animation as well.
I just want to see her like running away from bad guys though.
The Enterprise doesn't run away. And yes, Cole, the koala is present.
Yeah.
We were all, me, Brody, and Marie were all just waiting for the koala. And
Why is he smiling?
there he is. What does he know? Catherine
I
Lynn,
didn't
that's
notice
the
that
Lower
at
Decks
first.
writer. Yeah.
Jonathan Frakes.
It's the
Yeah,
Frakes,
as soon as you
man.
see Frakes, you know it's a good episode.
Yeah, you kind of do, actually. He's an incredible director. Good old two-take
That must be
Frakes.
why it was so good.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Said like
Oh,
two.
we got
great.
what is it? Triticale or whatever. The
Pretty
fuck
good,
it's called.
Kaylee. Yeah.
Wasn't Setlick 3 in TNG or something, I think?
I think so, yeah. Isn't that where Brian fought the Cardassians?
Might have been actually, yeah.
Flipping it open's
Hmm.
the best part.
His hair isn't quite as purple as I thought it would be, but... As you say,
Well, you can only get away with so
Yeah.
purple. They probably did a
Purple.
ton of like costume checks to see what it looked like. I got portaled.
He said in that interview with Will Wheaton, that he rewatched so much of the Lower Decks just to get all the mannerisms right and
Yeah.
get the movements right.
Yeah. This fucking goober. Oh, Mystique!
She's part of the Brotherhood of Mutants.
And that's the other scary one. He couldn't possibly. He's not been peeking at synopses.
I like Pike just doesn't answer. He's just like,
He's like,
let's go.
Apparently that's an Enterprise reference to like an MSD you see in Enterprise for
Yeah.
like 3 seconds. I wonder what the very first like incident in Starfleet history was that required temporal protocols.
Gotta be something from Enterprise, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
Arch with the temporal Cold War, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he couldn't be taller.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's such a string bean. I love it. I feel like that increases the Boimler. You know, it's like the Borg's Boimler being very tall, but like the most willowy fuck. Everyone time travels and stuff eventually.
It's mandatory. That's why there's a department for it.
Yeah, actually.
Part of the job.
Yeah, DTI. Man, Freeman's like ready room ain't got nothing on this.
Wait, so what room is this?
This is the ready room.
This is the ready room.
Yeah.
Why do they have a saddle in the ready room?
I thought
Yeah,
this was
'cause
Pike's quarters.
Pike,
No,
yeah,
yeah, it
it's
is a
Pike.
ready room.
No, Pike's
Oh,
quarters
oh,
are the.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay, it's Pike's ready room.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's just also kind of melded with the conference room.
Hmm.
You usually see it from a little different angle with Pike sitting there.
Oh my.
Oh my.
He's just chilling out in the saddle.
Sorry if we are quiet for a little while, guys. We're just sitting here
Yeah.
vibing and enjoying.
So we can
I
tell it's a
want
good
everyone to
episode.
shut up so I can listen to everything, basically.
What did you say? That's a reference to Arena, apparently, because they rig a tricorder to explode.
Gotcha.
That's a really helpful summation of the scenario. Blindly just shat an entire brick.
It's so out of the blue as well, that laugh.
Ensign Spock
He
reporting for
does
duty.
laugh. He does laugh in Children of the Comet as well. Because sometimes you just have to laugh. So it's
I think they're ascribing too much to the cage where he touches those petals and Nimoy smiles. He smirks a few times early on, and I think someone figured, all right, how can we transition from explain away the inconsistencies in early TOS? And I think that's why they.
It's the case if you read into the character and you go, okay, is that like a character changing over time, or is it just how they've been written changing? It's like changing one to be the other is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think sometimes just fine to let the early season writing inconsistencies be. Like, you don't need to explain away everything.
Well, they haven't bothered to explain stuff like, oh, our time warp factor 7 or lasers. So, like,
Yeah.
certain things have been left untouched.
I love that point of view. So good.
Over here, child.
Literally, Bike is like a restrained dad at this point, isn't he?
But Ortegas might as well have leaned on the console like, yes, I am.
Another kudos to Anson Mount's amazing reactions. It's not just comedic, it's, well...
Anson Mount could have been one of the funniest comedians of our time just on his facial expressions alone, but instead he decided to be an action hero.
A lot of people are saying like his role as Black Bolt got him to express better without saying anything.
I can
so
see
probably,
that, actually. Well, the only good thing to come from the Inhumans, then. Careful.
Booter says, I'm glad Anson Mount's around in the time of memes. This
He
golden
gets to
era.
know. He gets to know how much he's appreciated.
Growlmoth.
Gromoth. That's a very TOS name.
There is no portal, there is only Growlmoth.
Someone mentioned it would have been about if you could have got the actress who plays Tendi, who voices Tendi, to be in there as her grandmother. That would have been really nice. That would have been nice.
Yeah. That would have been hard to swing, because I think she lives on the other side of the country, but man, it would have been great.
Right.
I love that Orion science ship design. It's so classic TOS.
It is the remastered vessel.
It's
from,
the one from
Yeah.
Journey to
Journey to
Babel.
Babel.
A dog.
Yeah, a nerd. Don't ingest poison. Don't do it. Just playing with all the things.
Yeah. You have passed Minecraft. This is way ahead of the updates.
You have Gallagher.
Yeah.
Man, the chaotic energy coming off of Chapel and Ortega's.
I feel like they've ramped up Kate's makeup the last few episodes, especially blush and lipstick.
I could see that, yeah. I don't know how to deal with girls. Why do we have rocket boots that can handle marshmallow-laden starting
I
opposites?
love the little smirk on Ortega's face.
Yeah.
She's got that perfect little smirk.
Yeah.
Cheeky smirk.
This is so retro. Look
Yeah.
how 60s this looks.
I want to see Melissa Navia with a bunch of different haircuts.
Give her like an afro. What are you watching? I want to know what are you watching, Captain Proton? You better be watching Captain Proton. Of course it is.
Captain Pike Day.
You know, how is that not a thing? Oh yeah, this is my favorite
Here
part of
we
the
go
entire
again.
episode. Man. Oh, when I first saw this, I died. I had to pause the episode. He's really, really hot.
He's broken. I broke Spark.
Make him go.
Make him come. Take his brain out, clean it, and put it back in again.
He gets to save Kirk and with a jetpack rocket boot.
See, now, I didn't notice this the first time, but he's telling her that he's very serious and very straight-laced,
Yeah.
and he does important things. So maybe that kind of makes her think she should step back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which I think that's what they're going to set up for.
I actually
His
kind of love
stage
this. Like,
anymore.
when this happened, I was like, oh, you're actually getting some really deep like character development from this.
Yeah, they're not just doing it for the gimmick. There is actually still
Yeah.
behind it.
I've complained before about how when they want to do a funny episode, they just like scream at you, "We're going to do comedy," and they manage to pull off great comedy while still having really like serious, profound character
Yeah.
defining moments in this.
Yeah, like this is like this is the first time that Chapel's going to get her heart broken, and it's like
Not the
it
last.
hurts. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said the first.
She has terrible taste in men.
You should probably fucking hug her though, Boimler, right now.
I wouldn't have the
Boimler, though.
balls to.
He's got
Yeah.
no tact, does he? He doesn't know what he's doing with women.
It's Boimler.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If it was
Should've gone
Mariner,
for,
she
like,
probably would have had the
shoulder pad
tag.
or something.
Yeah, something
Pats her
really
on the head
awkward.
awkwardly.
Yeah, this part.
Hey, Shy.
Hey, Shy.
Shy, we've conscripted you for the musical episode, by the way. You're coming on.
The instant cut. I die for that.
I love this, like, because this is a new take on how can you get away with screwing the temporal prem directive. It's like just no one look.
Just no, don't look while he does it. I appear to have tied myself up in cables. Don't worry about it.
It's a very Janeway thing to do. You're not breaking the rules, you're just bending
You're
them.
bending them. You're bending them over your knee.
Here we go.
He's like, okay.
Yeah.
He's so susceptible to flattery, isn't he? He's just-
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. It's like, well, oh, Captain Pike's 2 flaws. Awful at romance, really susceptible to flattery.
Is it odd? Is it odd for Una to give the order to lock phasers right now?
She's
Yeah,
first
where is
officer.
Lard, actually?
Yeah, Riker's given that order more than
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, I know, but it's like we're trying to do this peacefully, and her first thing is lock phasers.
I think
Well,
that's
it does
still
also-
Pike's order at the moment.
Yeah. It does also kind of give you the thing of, I've got my weapons on you, and then it gives me the option to turn them off as a good faith gesture.
No, I mean the order itself is whatever. It's just he's there already giving orders, so to have someone else jump in just feels a little. I thought the span of the room. That's so good.
Give me that tricky Kaylee.
Too late, Tribbles have infected it.
You know what? I want like this to happen again in one of the future like shows. It's like, oh, I've got Quinta Triticale. Keep it going.
Scepter trick. I can't even say it.
Geometric Triticale. See, every time I hear belay that order, I think of the motion from the motion picture. That's all I can think of.
Play that order.
Belay that phaser. I will do my best and I will fail.
But wait, there's
This
more.
felt like a really long episode, not in a bad way, but like
Just a lot
They almost-
happening, yeah.
they almost could have ended this here, and it would have
I mean-
been like, oh, that was kind of a short one.
If they did,
but
it would have been
it's
lower
only
decks length.
halfway.
It would have
Yeah,
been
actually,
20 minutes.
yeah.
Hmm.
Dude, they keep remixing the Lower Decks theme throughout this.
So good. Pike is one of
I just love her nonchalance. This is like, I'm here,
Yeah.
whatever, deal with it.
She's done this like 15 times.
5 to Beamer.
I agree with that. I don't agree with Rage on the sleeve.
Yeah.
I missed that. Actually, a few times I watched it, I missed that one.
It's also very low decks. There's just so much dialogue to unpack.
Well, like she said, is it just me or are they speaking really slow?
The references.
Oh yeah, this. It's like Spock can hear you say that.
Apparently that was improvised.
Oh really?
Yeah. I love the squeak.
Just at the conference table.
I just thought of a new advert for the other show.
Oh,
Hot Spockets.
Spockets.
I totally don't want to just see her. I'm fucking out. For fun. Fucking nerd.
I love this lab scene.
Seeing Mariner just recoil. And that run is very blameless.
Yeah, the gangliness, he's got it down, hasn't he?
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that power walk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn it. You know how. There's something about that one second that is like so lower decks. It's like her voice is like a little bit like deeper, I guess, but oh man. Oh no, not on Grivet Island.
Yes. There it is.
Look at the last two his fucking hits are so good.
They are liquid hips.
Oh, so good.
Jack Liquid Hips Quaid.
Yeah.
Liquid is great, yeah.
And I need that as a Discord server command. Exclamation mark something. I just want that GIF to pop up when I type.
I'll work on it.
Is this a creepy sex thing? This sounds like a creepy sex thing.
You're gonna date a fat Scottish man.
Scotty's cute.
You're gonna give one of the most famous captains in history his driving test.
We're also gonna slap that like a load of your crew members.
I really, really appreciate how they've characterized Uhura so far. I think it's really true to what we see, while giving her
If you-
obviously tons more than she ever had in TOS.
Yeah, it feels authentic. It feels like they want to grow her into that character. Spoiler-free review of Uhura. That's not terrible.
I mean, that's not entirely true.
Yeah, no, you've done some cool shit. Starfleet officers always do cool shit. How can I live when I know I turn into the fan dance?
Oh God, I'd forgotten about that.
That little scratch. I love
Picard
that.
maneuver.
Okay, she's just making this up, right?
Yeah, gotta be.
The fact that Uhura doesn't call her out as bullshit makes me think.
Yeah, but I mean that could just be Uhura BSing too, because she doesn't want to admit that she doesn't know.
That'd be a very Mariner thing to do, just make up a random code.
Yeah. Or it's one that they added in the 24th century.
What's on the end of the stick? Is that like a raspberry?
An olive? An olive?
No, it doesn't look like an olive. It's the wrong color and the wrong shape.
It's an Orion olive.
Maybe.
Yeah. So little do we know that, like, Ortega's is seeing partly in 2D right now.
Yeah. I know, but they haven't had the Orion.
You know, that's why it's only half in 2D.
Okay,
like,
okay.
It's like one eye is 2D, the other is 3D.
I'm looking in the background now to see if they just like altered one little thing into 2D that I could like.
During the war.
I also like that, like they're developing Uhura's relationships with all the other female officers. I really appreciate that.
Down it goes.
Spock and Uhura just necking drinks.
Dom Jot.
As soon as she said Dom John, I'm like, oh, Nuskin.
I love to bet on for some reason.
Hey, Dom John.
Dom Jot.
Human.
We are discount Klingons,
Yeah.
but not as bad
Wait,
as Kazon.
so- We had the Voyager camera. We have Enterprise references. We have the TNG Nausicaan.
Yeah.
Did we get a Deep Space Nine reference in this?
We got the bell rights. Yeah.
We saw Bajoran
Oh, that's right, Bell,
Cardassians on
right?
the pad as well.
What about Discovery?
Spock's
Klingon front also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this scene. Spock just like torturing this poor young ensign for fun and profit.
Please stop surmising.
You keep smiling. It's weird. You can't do it right. This is true.
Apparently, that's like a really standard like water flask. Someone's online just went, "I've got this flask."
You've got a material synthesis like canister, clearly. Oh, love that.
I love this bit.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Can scream.
Yeah,
There we go.
got it.
That's the full volume scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the arm movements as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love that shot. That shot's so good. Isn't it?
Again. And that's a Lower Decks reference in your own Lower Decks crossover. I love engineering. It's so beautiful.
Did Lower Decks establish how old he is?
Must be done
He must be
somewhere.
in his like mid-20s. Yeah.
Relocating people on Settler 2?
How many people does it take before it becomes wrong, Admiral?
Don't tell the Traveller. He'll try and find another victim.
She's like, and I'm waiting for you to realize.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ranair, and I think Cerritos might have been his first posting.
I would imagine that because he says he's only been on like 5 planets and like one of them was Vulcan or whatever.
Age 18.
Do you know who this quote is attributed to?
Cary Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good quote. I like it. And I think it's good advice for Boimler as well. And since this takes place in season 3 of Lower Decks, like it kind of dovetails nicely with his character arc in that.
I was
Bold
hoping
Boimler.
they'd pick something from Star Trek. I'm sure someone said something poignant over the years.
Well, they could have just gone with the Zephram Cochrane, don't try to be a great man, just
Oh,
be a
right,
man
right,
and let
right.
history make its own judgments. But that would have been a little bit too much leaning on the fourth wall.
No, I mean, that would have been great because he said he joined Starfleet to make history. So.
Holy
True. That's true.
Oh, yes!
Guess what? That auto, come on, that's got to bop it up to a 10. They referenced Trelane.
Dude, this whole POV is spectacular. In the shuttle bay. And they make it look massive compared to the fucking TNG little boxcars.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the Strange New World shuttles. They might be my favorite shuttles, actually.
They're good.
I'm going to be a hero.
Bold Boimler.
We like Bold Boimler.
I think it's my favourite thing about Lower Decks about Bold Boimler is the fact that it just works. It's like
It does actually work out for him. Like, I thought it was going to be a complete bust, but no, every time it works out for him.
Surprise!
Can you imagine if she'd actually shot one of them?
It's just set to heavy stun. She should have.
Yeah, just knocks your leg out. Oh no,
Okay.
Dad's chopping vegetables. He's going to shout at me.
All right, no one talked to the end of this scene. This
This
is
is
everything.
incredible. Yeah. Love this. Yeah.
Mr. Anderson.
Throw yourself on the grenade.
Classic Mariner.
Just you try to deny it. And I love that his future knowledge is still plot relevant. You know about the...
Nice little poignant moment there.
That's like one of the best lessons you could ever give someone, honestly. It's a poignant moment. Don't think.
For good reason. That thing always exploded.
Yeah, no, that thing was a death trap. Oh, Lon has my favorite line in the entire episode coming up.
Oh, yes.
The grapplers.
Yeah.
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 Is this where you got the
They
idea?
stole
of?
that from me, by the way.
Shut up, I'm not a nerd.
Yes. Wait. Who said I love grapplers?
Lon did.
Okay.
That's what makes it better.
Which is fitting because it was always Reed who liked the grapplers on
Yeah.
the security guy.
Unless it got completely atomized, like the Enterprise C, but you know.
I like that. Dad explains the joke. I love this line. This bit.
No,
from
I
Elliot.
have to call someone out though. Like no one has ever given a single shit about Travis Mayweather. No, you're not.
No,
No one ever is.
it's a pretty shitty gym.
No, I'll allow you Hoshi. Hoshi is cool.
Yeah. Ding.
The fucking microwave.
Microwave.
It's a microwave.
Oh, this I fucking love. This might be my favorite #1 moment in the entire season.
Yeah.
If I tackle her right now, will I shut her up in time?
That's good. I mean, because you know she's going to soften right after,
Yeah.
but she has to
She
be
got-
the.
Really nice little moment. for
Aw.
them.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, she's got that Professor McGonagall energy going for her there. I really loved it.
Ah, Boimler.
Mariner just dying.
You didn't, yeah.
That's brilliant.
Pike doesn't even need to look to know the kind of effect that's going to have on him.
Hmm. He's like, that's gonna settle some things. Children.
Leo meme.
Yeah, actually. This is a very little like the chase moment, you know. I like it.
Yeah, it kind of, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, one day perhaps.
Dude, that line right there, that's all I've ever wanted. That makes me like Orion's more than like anything else I've ever done.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There's so much heart in one line.
No.
No, and no.
Go.
Dad
Get the
says
fuck out of
no.
here. Go.
Get the baseball out of me.
Yes.
That's like a "you're all right, kid."
Yeah, a little bit.
And it's not, so they keep cutting back and forth between the portal and Pike and the gang, like 6 times. So then the next time they cut to the portal and it's animated for a second, you don't like your brain has to process that it's not still the real one.
So good.
The fucking visor.
I know.
I'm just gonna compliment my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about here I started thinking, oh, it's a shame we didn't get an animated version.
Yeah, they leave it for
Yeah.
just long enough,
Yeah,
and you're like,
that was good.
and then you're like, oh.
And you go, oh,
Oh.
Look at that jawline.
Fucking,
Is that the loudest we've ever heard him shout?
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
god. Oh. What an episode. What a fucking episode.
Yeah. That's possibly
Incredible.
one of my favourite episodes of New
How
Track.
could it be better than we thought it would ever going to be? Like,
Never doubt Frakes. Never doubt Frakes.
No.
I mean, to an extent. Right. I am very quickly
I know.
going to go to the toilet,
We love
and then we are
interaction.
going to gush about this episode. I'll be back.
oh yeah, Team Gush.
I need to go and make a protein shake as well. I'll be back
I
in
give it a
moment.
2.
All right, so like while they're away, give me your you haven't been on for a lot of these tracks, so let us know what are your kind of
So-
thoughts on season 2 so far.
Oh, he's just gonna leave it live. All right.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna hit that at the top of the review video, so I don't know if I want to do it back and forth. The TLDR. I mean, I told you the other day, episodes singularly are very good, but I just don't like the whiplash of, all right, hey, we're gonna do a really comedy episode, and oh no, we're gonna do a very serious one, and they've almost 1-for-1 alternated that like every week. So that's been, I don't like the construction really of the season, but the individual episodes are good to great to
So I
stellar.
think what they mentioned when they were doing this was that they were going to really swing for the fences in season 2 just to kind of see what they could get away with, and I feel like we're seeing that in like the wild swings because they're saying, okay, precisely how dark can we go, precisely how funny can we go, and then what's the best synthesis of in between. So I'd be really curious to see if season 3 is going to be like a perfect synthesis of like I would be really curious to see what kind of effect it's going to have on season 3.
I think they do that while having some kind of like mini arc type. I don't mean serialized, but I mean like just in tone. Have 2 or 3 take you in a direction, like oh they're kind of getting dark lately, or that kind of thing, instead of just the stark alternating is kind of hard to get into, I guess.
That's fair, I can understand that.